Hello everyone, welcome to lecture 108, giving and receiving or taking, another word, is the same thing. There is no difference. And to really get that, it is so highly important to activate, or to, let's say, to understand how life is and what life is meant to be like and what it is not. Not your illusion of giving and taking, that it has to be in balance and you have to be the one taking care of this balance. That's not it. If you look at the nature outside, it does not try to, like a tree, in springtime. Right now it's blooming, it's doing all, it's growing. It does not look at taking and giving, soaking up the energy from the earth or from the surrounding, and controlling what it gives out. No, it's just happening. It's just happening by itself, without any blockage or without any, it's really tough to explain, without any interruption. It's just happening. The sun shines and it takes all this power and it brings it out through its leaves, through growing all the leaves that it can and blooming all the flowers that it can. And what do? We often, for example, with money and also with love, with our wonderful love, we keep it in ourselves. We keep money in our bank accounts, for whatever. But we keep it, we make it sit on an account. We make our love, our beautiful love, our joy, we hide it behind, we hide it in our hearts. We don't open and give it out. We don't, we think that if we do that, someone could take it away. And also with the money, we think it could go away. But everything is a flow, is a circle, is a cyclus, or a cycle, like a cycle. Giving and taking or receiving, it's in constant happening. And the sooner, the more you practice this feeling inside of you, to relax whenever something is given away, the more you relax, the faster this receiving is happening to you. The more you block, or you are afraid and you're holding on and you stop this floating energy, the more you will stop this normal way of nature that works anyway like this. Oh yeah. And oh my goodness, to know this to really, really embody this into your cells, into your behavior, into your mind, into your memory, to always remember that in each smallest moment where you give something or you get something and you feel bad, like how often this, for example, a very good example is when your children, if you have children, and if you have small children or also taller children, it doesn't matter, like older children, but what if they offer you something? The small ones, for example, when they have money, from their grandma or something. Maybe sometimes they come to you and they say, "Here, I give you I give you $1 or whatever your currency is." They offer you, and you say, "Oh no, you can keep it. It's for you. It's something for you." Blah blah. Don't stop this. Don't stop it. Say, "Yes, thank you. Oh, that's so wonderful." And show your touchness by this. Don't you ever say no anymore to someone giving you something, no matter who it is, and what kind of judgment you have on this. And this judgment here would be, "Oh no, it's my daughter, my son. I have to give him, but not he to me." How stupid is that thinking? Or maybe you think, "Well, no, they need it more than I do." No, it's a gift that wants to be made out of an impulse of this person. And you say, wow, thank you, this is so wonderful. Great. And of course you can then take this and invest it in something that you will also buy them or give someone else or whatever you can, what your impulse is the next, that's coming out of this wonderful action or surprise, but and also if someone wants to give you something that you don't like, if someone comes to you like a neighbor, "I have this pants or these whatever, I don't know what, and I thought you might maybe like it or need it," or like, if someone wants to give you something that you are not really liking, never say no. Always say yes. "Oh wow, thank you so much. Cool. I will find something to do with it." Thank you. Just say thank you and be grateful for this gift. No matter what it is, no matter if you like it or if you don't. And that's something you can learn as well. To receive everything in gratefulness. Everything, even even if someone shouts at you or gives you bad energy. Say, "Oh, thank you for this energy," and just take this part away that you judge the energy. It is energy, period. And you decide what this energy does to you. If this is an energy you want to take, that's the only thing. You want to take this energy, or if you don't want to. And you never say no, right? What we just said. So what can you do with bad energy, which you judge as a bad energy? Just transform it in your mind, in your system, and say, "Oh, someone gave me energy, a focus. Thank you." It doesn't matter if it's a good or bad or whatever energy, but they gave you energy. And a bad energy is not existing. There is just energy. This bad or good is a stupid illusion that we've created to separate something from yourself, which is not very helpful. It more and more is part of this separation game that we all play, because we are all individuals, but in our conscious being we are all one thing. That's this part of this illusion. Okay, but you can use this knowledge, you can use this knowledge of this oneness consciousness that you also are, and use it for you. Then life becomes so much more into flow energy, into an energy that is even unbelievable to imagine how wonderful it can become, how wonderful it is from that perspective. Then you become a lot more relaxed with no matter what is coming, what is happening. And that's how life wants to be looked at, right? That's how you want to go through life. In a joyful ride, like if sitting in a roller coaster and just enjoying the ride. That's what we all wish. And that's what you can do. No matter if you're going with a roller coaster to a Nightmare on Elm Street, or if you go through a honeymoon roller coaster, to enjoy both, to be excited about these differences of experiences, these differences of these huge wonderful differences to experience life. And taking more and more the judgment, or the judgment. It's a judgment what you're doing, what you're take it more and more away, and letting your joy fulfill each moment. And it's so funny, I had this especially the lecture with the taking everything, saying to everything yes that I get from someone else. To always say yes, even though if I don't like what they want to give to me. I decided to, I do that. And then just right in that day where I learned this lecture, I got a friend coming by, and he brought me a bag from his wife. It was a new bag, and she died a year ago, and he was kind of tidying up the house step by step, and he brought me always something from her. And I sometimes, before I learned this lecture, I said, oh no, this is not my style. And then he took it back home. But now I learned this lecture, right? And I said, okay, I do that. And here I have the first example to practice it. Okay, so he brought me this bag, which is not my type of bag that I'm using. But it was nice, it was new, it was whatever. And it doesn't even matter, but it was a bag he wanted to give to me. So I said, yes, thank you. Wow, nice. Thank you so much for this gift. Thank you. I don't know yet what to do with it, but really thank you. And that's also, be honest. You don't have to say, oh, I don't like it. But you can say like, oh, I don't know yet what I'm going to do with it, but I'm really grateful for this gift. Thank you so much for this, for this action that he took, this decision to give this to me. So, and then the magic happened. Look, after he left and I had this bag on my table, I was thinking, okay, now I have this bag, which is not my type of bag I'm using. What am I doing with you? And I was still in this grateful mood. And then I thought, I remembered in my house that I'm living in, I'm the youngest woman here. And there are many old women living here. And two of them I really like. I have a good contact with. Well, I like all of them, but I have like my favorites and my not so, whatever. So I thought, okay, let's go. I will ask them if they like to have a bag. So I went to the first one, and she was like me before. Oh, no, thank you, that's fine. And yes, it's a nice bag, but I have mine. I don't need a bag, another bag, blah, 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 blah. Okay. And then I realized how it feels and how it is to be like that, by watching someone else being like me in the past. And I realized, I learned right away that it's a stopping energy. It's a stopping flow. But it was nice. She showed me her bag, and she talked to me about the history of her bag that she has, and it was so wonderful because it was a gift from her son, and it was a really nice chat that we had. So it was even then a wonderful moment that I created by saying yes to the man giving me that bag. First wonderful moment. Second, then I thought, okay, she didn't want it, so I go to the other one. I opened the door, and she opened the door, and she looked at me like, oh. And she looked at that bag. I could see in her eyes that she was... I have not even said anything, but she looked at that bag the way that I knew already, without any words. I knew it was for her. And I started right away, I have this bag here, blah, 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 and I want to give it to you because maybe you like this. And she right away said, oh yes, it's really beautiful. Oh my goodness. And wow. She was so happy. And then she said, oh, how much money do I owe you? And I said, no, it's a gift. I want to give it to you. It's a gift, and and she was so excited. It was so wonderful. She was so happy, and it was just wonderful to see her so happy. And then it went and then something else happened. We were really she was very happy, and now she's always very kind to me from that moment. Very, even more. She was before, but sometimes not so much, but now even more. How wonderful is that? And then the next moment happening was my children came home from school, and she stopped them and gave them some sweets on that day, because she was so happy. She took that giving energy to give my children a gift. How wonderful is that? And then they were happy, and they came up, and it was just a wonderful thing, because it was the flow got started. I didn't block the flow. I even improved this flow. I pushed it even higher, this flow. It went through the whole house. And that's the thing. Giving, taking, flow. It's one flow, one same thing. I wish you so much joy with starting to create a new life, with so much more joy, with so much more gratefulness, with so much more wonderful connecting situations, moments, with sharing so much more joy with other people.
And now, if you really want to change something in your life, if you really think, oh, it would be nice to have a coaching session with Juliana. Some already used it, and I'm offering it to you again for a special, not so high price that I usually take, because you're supporting me here on this channel. So I give you this for a good price to get a good, a 1 hour session with me. It could take longer even, it doesn't matter. Yeah, take it. Don't wait for change. Grab the possibilities that are given to you. And if this is the one that you listen to now, then say, yes, I take it. And your new life starts right in that moment that you decided. When you decide no, better not, it won't change. Nothing will change. If you do, yes, I take this. Yeah, see what happens. Mwah!